We on, yo. Oh, why you shake your head already?
Why is this the first comment that I see? How
But
about them boys?
it's been happening for like, shout out to Jalen O. Boy, he been like that on it, bro. Before we even start opening up anything, he'd be like the first comment.
Trash. So
Oh,
trash.
so that's why you shake your head. Yeah, I just saw it.
Yeah, that was literally the first thing that popped up.
Yeah, man. But shout out to Jalen O, man. Like he been listening to us, man. Strictly from my YouTube channel. Like ever since every time we do the show every week and go live, man, he been on it. But good afternoon, everybody. Mo Sports Talk. It is the return. BMO, Dom, my boy C Hendo,
Yes, sir.
looking well rested. Looking like he still need to go get some more rest.
I'm good.
But yeah, it's been one hell of a day, man. So like I said, I just want to get everything that happened, you know what I'm saying, at the place of employment out the way and get this episode started, man. Um, since I had a lot of downtime today, I had a chance to, catch up on some movies also as well. Checked out Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon. That movie is still great. I think Boo, did me and you go see that in the movies?
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, yeah. So that movie is still great, man. Still great. Shout out to Child Young Fat and Michelle Yu. I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying? Incredible movie, man. That movie is still great. And also, me and Dom had this conversation that it may be something that I might bring up probably like next week that I'm going to work on, Hendo. Spike Lee's movies, bro. Like most of these movies didn't age well at all because like Showtime is showing them like all this week from like last week. So they've been starting off with like Do the Right Thing, She's Gotta Have It, Mo Better Blues. You know what I'm saying? Movies before he got game.
Okay.
So it's been like the late '80s movies going on into like the early '90s, like Girl Six, and you know what I'm saying, those movies, yeah. And I'm looking at these movies, bro, and it's like, movies didn't age pretty well. And then he had that stretch between like after he got game to like 2010, 2011, he was just like making stuff. Like that's how I felt. And
Well, I
so
mean, he got some good movies that, Do the Right Thing kind of translates well for today because of Radio Raheem and everything.
oh yeah,
So,
most definitely today. Like that
Right.
movie, like it hit home now because of everything that's going on. But I'm talking about like these other movies, like She's Gotta Have It and Jungle Fever. You know what I'm saying? The movies like that, like
mhm.
Girl Six. Like it's a whole bunch of random movies here in the made, bro.
I
Especially
mean,
the random too. I ain't forgot about Chirac. That movie was terrible.
what would be the equivalent for Girl Six today? Like, far as like that work industry, because now they got OnlyFans and stuff, right? For
Yeah,
that.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like that's been like
Yeah,
a
that's true.
a big transition from like what I'm saying, Teresa Randall. Shout out to her, man, incredible. Um, from phone sex operator to like now you got then you had like Craigslist ads and Backpage, and now you got OnlyFans now. So I'm pretty sure don't nobody want to hear anybody give you the innuendo over the phone. You know what I'm saying? So now
I
you can just
mean,
log in and get the link and see the OnlyFans.
apparently they still got commercials for like, little phone, little chat line. So I guess it's still somebody out there who wouldn't pay $1.49, I guess, a minute.
When
I
they
don't, I
when they
don't get,
heard your sex talk.
I don't get the gist of that, but yeah, like, I guess it's just strange things for strange folks. I guess I don't know.
You,
Yeah.
you know what I thought of, Dom? We were watching CB4, and Alan Payne that was who like he had that phone job.
Oh yeah.
See, that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know if it actually means anything, if it actually works, or like, how do you make your money off of that?
Yeah, man. Especially like the phone stuff, bro. Because like you working for somebody, so just think. I think they probably still get paid like an hour or something, still.
Yeah,
But nah, I think. I like just imagine like Teresa Randall right now with like OnlyFans. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what I be thinking about now. Like Rosie Perez or anybody like that. Just thinking about that. So Do the Right Thing. Yes, it's a classic movie, but that's not one of the movies that I was saying that didn't age well. Like it's a lot of Spike Lee movies that didn't really age well, and like I had a conversation with Dom. I was like, I kind of want to do like a little like movie director versus, and I kind of want to like do one like Spike Lee and like Quentin Tarantino,
Okay.
which Quentin Tarantino don't have as many movies as Spike Lee. Quentin Tarantino only got like 10 movies in total, but at the same time, with Spike Lee having like over 10 movies, I can maybe only name like 5 or maybe 6 that can probably hold up well with Quentin Tarantino to even do a versus like that. Because there's a lot of movies, like a lot of Spike Lee movies, I can just cancel out. Like, nah, this ain't on the list.
I don't know if I don't think that Spike Lee could go against Tarantino because Tarantino has more cult classics like Pulp Fiction, Jackie Brown. Like Jackie Brown is like, if you would have never known that was Tarantino, you thought a black dude created that. So,
right.
So yeah.
I mean, the Grindhouse.
Oh man, yeah.
Of course, Grindhouse.
Death Proof. Like those movies are great, man.
Yeah. So
it's a lot of movies like that. And even with Spike Lee, it's like just watching those movies. Now, don't get me wrong, he has some good movies. Don't get me wrong. And plus, it's different. Like whatever your mood is when it comes to Tarantino, because Tarantino will give you the violence, the drama, the gore, of course, the blood.
So much blood, orange blood.
Yeah, man. Somebody said Spike Lee versus John Singleton. John Singleton didn't really have that many movies under his belt, but John Singleton has some great movies though. But but
sometimes it's really not about the quantity of it though. Something like with certain people, you gotta go quality. I mean, that's the same thing with Quentin Tarantino though. He might not got as many movies as Spike Lee though, but like the quality of his, like the majority of his movies for the most part is what's better than Spike Lee movies. As far as like they're holding up now compared to like when it came out. So
that's true.
You can kind of look at it like that though too.
And it's kind of towards the fact of like there are some movies where if it's a Tarantino movie, I'm like, oh damn, let me check this out. I almost definitely check that out. It be some Spike Lee movies. I'm like, oh okay, cool. But it like I said, oh my god,
I wasn't clamoring to go see no Chirac, fan.
No, not at all. But
once I seen Nick Cannon rap a girl at her panties, bro, I was just like, bro, this movie is inaccurate because ain't nobody in their world just gonna be like, oh my god, Nick Cannon, and then just boom, like, come on, son.
Nah, can't do it, bro. Like I couldn't do it. I couldn't do that. Now, Black Klansman. Go ahead.
Breaking news: Le'Veon Bell is expected to sign with the Kansas City Chiefs.
Yeah, I know that was one of his choices. It was that, the Dolphins, or the Bills.
Well, that's
crazy.
Yeah.
You already joined a high-powered offense as it is, and the way he plays as a running back and also catch out the backfield too, man. That's huge. That's huge for him.
Just for that, they're not gonna win the Super Bowl this year.
Wow, because Le'Veon.
Yep.
Because his rhymes.
Yep. That's what they're gonna blame it on, Le'Veon. That's what I'm blaming it on.
Can he rap?
No.
Okay.
Don't even look it up.
No.
I was
about to say Please don't.
Don't do it. Yeah, don't do it. But man, let's go ahead and get started, man. I mean, like since we already mentioned Le'Veon, I guess we'll go ahead and get started on NFL. Week 6. Everybody already know what the deal is, especially as Cowboys fan in general. Dak Prescott has had a successful
again. So who?
Prescott.
Yeah. I think I already just got the show title already. But Dak Prescott has had successful ankle surgery. He already sent out a video, via Instagram saying he's in good spirits. I want to thank all the fans, current and former players, just giving him all the love and support, man. But we already had this conversation already so many days on end with the injury. I hope he comes back, 110%. If it's not with the Dallas Cowboys, and if it's another team, I hope he starts, get himself back on track, man. So, I mean, just a little setback for him. He was already going through so much already here as it was, playing on the franchise tag, which I feel like he was going to get tagged again. They're going to do him like Kirk Cousins anyway.
Basically.
Then playing like that. So, Andy Dalton is here, and I'm going to tell you like this. Dak will have all the, all the support from Andy Dalton. This is not going to be a Romo situation where Romo did not even back up Dak at all. As far as like advice, help or anything like that. So we won't have to worry about that. Dak will have a great recovery, healthy and safe recovery. I wish him all the best, man. So, I'm glad that he's in good spirits and he made that video, and injuries happen, man. It is what it is.
Yeah, man. it's very tough. I actually had an opportunity this summer to before all this, not summer, I'm sorry, before all this COVID things hit, had a chance to meet Dak, and Dak is a stand-up guy, as you all know, and yeah, it sucks, man. I just remember when he fell down, I looked and I saw him try to twist his leg back around. I knew it was bad.
He tried to, yeah. He tried to pull the Byron Jones.
Yeah. So I knew it was bad. Allen Hurns had a similar injury, I believe, against Dolphins, I think, on Thanksgiving with the Cowboys that time. So, yeah, man, he's going to get a full recovery. The good thing is this, Nurkic, a couple of guys have had that similar injury, that compound fracture kind of injury. So you just hope that he's well, man, because you don't want to see any NFL player go through that, man. It's been a lot of crazy injuries this year. And, Dak has been an Iron Man since he's been on the Cowboys. I mean, he's played hurt. He's played with numerous injuries that we don't know about. And it sucks, man, because like I said, I'm not going to worry about the contract. He's still going to get his $35 million. He's going to get a contract. It will be with the Cowboys. I'm not worried about that. Time will tell on that. Yeah, man, it's tough, but hey, this is what you sign the red rifle, as they call them for, right? You say you signed the red rifle for a reason. As a backup, look, a lot of teams aren't prepared right now if their quarterback goes down. I think Dom will talk about that later. Look, that was the importance of drafting Jalen Hurts as the second, in the second round like that, because you just don't know. And then, like, if your quarterback gets hurt, you need to be prepared. As we saw New England last week, they looked like they needed Cam Newton because they don't have a backup. I mean, Stidham, whatever his name is, he ain't the answer. So, look, the Cowboys got Andy Dalton. He looked good. Teams are going to be able to game plan against him. Look, he's played in the NFL for almost 10 plus years, or more than 10 years. So he knows what to do. It's not like he's going to a sorry team. Yeah, the offense line is bad, but I mean, when you got CeeDee Lamb and all these weapons, I think Carson Wentz would love to have those weapons right now. But other than that, man, yeah, prayers to Dak, man. It is a very unfortunate thing because I just remember sentiments of when Donovan McNabb got hurt like that. And it's just like put a very sick feeling to my stomach because it's just, you don't want to see a guy like that, man, that plays hard. Any one of these players get hurt like that because, like I said, we have opportunities to be around a lot of these guys. And look, we'll talk noise about how sorry they could be, but we'll never get to the point where we want people to get hurt. And I think that's where the line gets drawn with us. So, yeah, man, prayers to Dak.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, prayers to Dak. I mean, it's messed up. He'll be all right though. Like he'll, just go rehab. He'll be fine. Like you said, he'll probably get franchised again, and he'll be back in the Cowboys uniform. So, but even if he's not though, he's gonna get the money that he wants from somebody. Somebody gonna give him some money.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
Especially, I mean, even though we laugh about James, especially when you got to think about like Drew Brees about to be on his way out, that could be a situation that could be interesting as well.
Yeah, man. I mean, look, none of these teams in the NFC East are safe right now.
Right.
When it comes to quarterbacks, look, I know the Eagles invest a lot of money into Carson Wentz, but who said they don't get tired and say, you know what, we'll go get Dak and we'll work with him better? Or, the Washington Redskins, we saw what they did with Dwayne Haskins, so obviously they don't care. And Daniel Jones is just, Daniel Jones. So, yeah.
Never know. You'll never know. All right, Week 6 NFL. The 4-0 Titans, which they already they won on Tuesday against the Buffalo Bills. Hopes somebody can check on Josh Norman. No, Josh, that got to be his fade the black moment, right? Like this is it for him, right?
No, because he's had a lot of them.
I'm talking about like this got to be the last one. Like him just flying through the air getting stiff armed by Henry. Like this got to be it, right?
Nah, because Dom is gonna pull up probably one day. Ramley gonna pull up that film of him getting beat up by Cam Newton in practice.
Yo, yeah, I was looking at that earlier, and Cam was laughing the whole time. Cam was literally having fun just dragging you, bro.
Bro, that's what I'm saying. He laughing like Cam was like what 6'7", 260.
See, that's the thing though. We've seen Cam in person. That's not a normal human being.
Nah, it's not.
Yeah. Cam don't count.
It's even worse now.
Yeah, if he'd got beat up by like Matt Barkley or somebody, bro.
Bro, and it's always with Josh Norman. It's always like bigger dudes against him. Like, have you noticed that?
Yeah.
It's okay. So which one is worse? This or when Rich Sherman got snubbed by Trent Williams?
I'm gonna say this though, because Josh Norman was looking like Columbus Short at the end of Stomp the Yard when he did that little headstand.
No. And I saw that today.
That's one.
I was gonna send that to y'all, bro.
That's one. He got one in. He got his one in for football.
That was definitely one of them. I bet y'all wondering how I got in this situation.
So
why he just glide and do the air slow motion?
So this validates Madden in a way.
Yeah, it does.
It does, because somebody's gonna go out there and try to attack me. Bro, if I lost the game because of that, man, I wouldn't even play no more. But Josh Norman, man, still collecting checks. My God, dude, you gotta tackle him in his legs or something. You can't try to run into him like that. Like that's
he tried to chop his arm down. Like, come on, bro.
Like, come on, fam. Like, you
did
really
you not? This dude was like pulling buses. You know what I'm saying, during the off season. Did you not see his workout video?
First off, that's a freight train. Yeah. Like you got to make a business decision there. Like, look, I said something the other day about LeBron being a freight train coming down the lane. I would move out the way. I probably do like Dion, just fall down and hope that he kind of like.
I'm following, bro. You crazy as hell. You think like if that's me by myself, I ain't got no help tackling this dude. I'm not gonna zip and try to swipe this dude arm.
That's who Trent Richardson thought he was gonna be.
And then he's trying to tackle him up high or whatever he's trying to do up high. Nah, bro. You asked. That's death. You asked for death. Like, no.
Now the better question is this: did Buffalo get exposed?
Well,
I'm not gonna say all
that. Yeah, but they did get their ass like beat by a team that's been on quarantine and been like postponed of games and practices. I mean, it does say something. Go ahead, Don.
No, I was gonna say. I mean, they allegedly wasn't practicing. We don't just because we don't know. No. Don't mean they wasn't doing it.
Oh no, they was. They just weren't practicing at the Titans facility. They was practicing at other places, but I mean, it may say a lot against Buffalo. It may not, but I'll just determine that what happens, with them next week. But they got their ass kicked.
Yeah, but yeah, for this game Sunday though, I'm gonna run. Who y'all going with?
They go against the Titans, man. Titans are 1-0 with Romeo Carrillo. Let's do head coach, interim head coach. I still got the Titans at the crib though.
Yeah, I ain't going with the Texans. Give me the Titans.
Yeah, I got the Titans.
Yeah.
This game up, we got the Colts and we got the Bengals. You know what I'm saying?
Colts.
Give me the Colts. Finally they fired Dan Quinn, but come to find out, there had been a player that tested positive for COVID for the Falcons, and everything has been shut down for them. So it seems like more L's has been going on and taken from them. And they will be on the road going against the Minnesota Vikings. I won't be surprised if this game get pushed over. I still got the Vikings in this game, even though the game may be postponed.
I don't have the Vikings. Now that Dalvin Cook is out, this would be the time that like teams like to win for like this. Raheem Morris is going to get a lot of love for these players, and they ain't going to show up for this game only. Now, I got a better question for y'all. Dom, I'm going to pick your team, but I got a trade question for y'all.
I got the not Vikings.
Okay. So, my trade question to you guys is Julio Jones going to get traded?
He need to.
They need to just start all the way over just with Calvin Ridley and call it a day. I mean, ain't nobody going to take Matt Ryan, though.
I think, and that's where it's going to start. Like, since Dan Quinn is gone, Matt Ryan needs to be next. I think he was already next in line anyway. But like Dom said, man, nobody gonna want to take him. Like he needs to go before Julio needs to go. Julio is like not playing, bro. He's saying he's injured, but I think it's just more of like, man, he don't even feel like playing right now.
The 49ers would take Matt Ryan
over Jimmy G? Nah.
I think they would.
I think they
would, bro. They benched Jimmy G, dog.
I mean, he been hurt. They ain't got no choice. I mean,
he came back last week and they benched him. He was terrible last week.
He ain't been playing.
Yeah, Matt Ryan is better than Jimmy G.
Yeah, I think it's I think it may be a couple of playoff teams that may try to say, hey, we can use this dude because, okay, if I'm knock on wood, it doesn't happen. Cam Newton should not get hurt or anything else. But if he were to get hurt, it wouldn't surprise me if the Patriots say, you know what, let's go get Matt Ryan, try to get this playoff run.
Most definitely. I'll make that happen.
Chad want to know, you think Julio will be a good fit for New England?
Yes. Yes, he will.
I got him in the Eagles jersey. They got to figure out something. Because, I like the Fulgham dude. But
man, look, man, they had a chance to get DeAndre Hopkins, and they chose not to do that. I don't believe in Howie right now.
Yeah.
Until he get rid of Doug Peterson, I will not believe in Howie Roseman at all.
Yeah, shout out to Track Uni, man. That's my dog. That's our dog. Like he said,
man.
yeah,
He's
Matt
right,
Ryan.
man. He
Look,
got
man,
more.
Matt
Yeah,
Ryan
he
has
has more
value.
value. Yes, he does. He does.
I'll tell you right now. Let's just say if the Cowboys didn't have Andy Dalton and Dak got hurt, they was walking out to Ben the Nucci, whatever his name is. They'd have been calling. They'd have been calling like, hey, we think we can make the playoffs in the NFC East, y'all. But yeah, I think they got a chance. But yeah, I'm taking Atlanta in this game because no Dalvin Cook. Yeah, Cuzzo. Look, man, this is the ultimate Cuzzo game right here. Cuzzo, man. Somebody was playing with Cuzzo on Madden. They were streaming. They was cussing the whole time because Cuzzo was throwing ducks, man.
I just need Adam Thielen to have a good game. That's really all I care about.
That's all that matters.
Purposes, yeah.
Yeah, he has been putrid for my fantasy team.
Yeah, man. He ain't got that help on that other side.
No.
That's true.
But speaking of the Patriots, they go against the Broncos. Yes, I really felt like LeVeon should have went over there too. You know what I'm saying? Especially stemming from the running back situation that they have now. LeVeon would have been a good fit over there. But yes, Matt Ryan would fit well over there, and Julio Jones. They need some wide receivers, bro, like bad. But even the Patriots in this one, man, they went at the crib against Denver.
Yeah, Cam Newton is back. Yeah, I'm gonna go with the Patriots. But no Stephon Gilmore though. That's gonna be interesting. Right?
COVID.
I mean, yeah, I got the Patriots as well.
Yeah, but I would definitely be thinking about playing Jerry Jeudy and one of those receivers in fantasy. But yeah.
All right, we got the 0-5 New York Football Giants.
Oh boy,
against the Washingtons.
Just go ahead. This.
We shouldn't be laughing this hard, man. Like we really shouldn't. Like I ain't gonna say I like him. I respect Daniel Jones, but he can't hold on to the football to save his life, man. It's gonna be a fumble here or there. Like he good for a fumble a game or interception a game, which that's unfortunate. But I'll take the Giants get their first win.
I'm trying to be nice here, cause look, I know my team is bad, but boy. Maybe the Giants, maybe they got some as the word we don't like these momentum. Maybe they got some kind of feeling good situation.
Sure.
But I'm gonna go with the Giants because Washington can't get right either. Because I'm gonna tell you why. I like Alex Smith, but boy,
that was one of my bold predictions, by the way.
Yeah,
it was.
Yeah, Dwayne Haskins. I mean, I don't know.
They gave Dwayne Haskins a pay period to try to get stuff right. That was it.
That's the probation period.
Yeah, very bad probation period. That's right.
Bro. But nah, you know what? I'm gonna get Giants State first win. It wouldn't shock me if it's a tie, bro. You know what's so crazy about this? If Washington win and the Eagles and Cowboys lose, they in first place.
They in first place. This division is fucking sucks, bro.
That's why Washington gonna win.
Yep.
You know
everybody got share power. Everybody got share piece of the pie in the division.
It'll be so messed up. Washington had to go through all that stuff, name change and all that stuff, losing their running backs and stuff like that, and they mess up and win the division.
Washington getting their second victory of the season. That's my pick.
One of my games of the week, we have the Browns and the Steelers. Steelers are still undefeated. They are 4-0. Give me the Steelers at the crib, man.
Yeah, I'm going to go with the Steelers, man. I like this pass rush, like I told you guys. I got an infinity for Bud Dupree. I don't know if TJ Watt, I know he had a little injury last week, but I don't know if he's okay or not, but it looks like he will be. They got a new receiver over there now, apparently. Is it Claypool? What's his name? I don't know what his name is. He looks pretty good, obviously. I know Dom don't want to talk about that, but yeah, man. Cleveland is. Hey man, hey! I'm not gonna do it because every time we do this, what happens?
That's why I ain't picked them to win. I'm not doing this no more.
The last time we started riding the train, they invited us to the stadium and everything as mutual fans and said, "Hey, they almost made the playoffs." If Cleveland win this game, I'm gonna make a bold prediction. If Cleveland wins this game, they gonna win the division. They mess around and win this division. They probably would, bro. Think about it. They're gonna be 5-1. They can't. And look, they have everything in their favor. Odell's playing good. Kareem Hunt is the perfect backup because you lose Nick Chubb. They lost their tight end in Joku, but they still got Hopper.
Yeah.
Still there. Yeah,
yeah, whatever. They got him. Like I said, we ain't heard nothing from my boy Juice, but hey, it is what it is. Like I said, the defense is atrocious, though. But other than that, yeah, man. Wow, Cleveland Browns are 4-1. Look, man. If we go back, I don't think any of us had them winning more than 4 games. That's the worst part.
Nah, yeah.
So one time I'm gonna give credit where it's due. One time for Baker Mayfield. Other than that, man, Big Ben, they've been playing good with football, man. I got to give it to him. So, but I'm still taking Pittsburgh. But if Cleveland win this game, I'm not gonna hear the end of this, boy.
I'm taking the Steelers. I mean, the Browns are still the Browns. Even if they win this game, Hendo, the Browns are still the Browns. A lot of teams have started off quite well, and then what happened in the second half of the season? Abomination. I'm talking about just straight fell off the earth.
Well, maybe did they real talk about it with the new coach?
I mean, it ain't like they ain't got that much to lose. It's still the Browns. Ain't nobody expecting nothing out of them anyway. So I'm still taking the Steelers though. Now I will say the Browns probably missing around to get a wild card spot though. If they keep playing like this. Now if they win this game, they will get a wild card spot though.
They are a scary team because their offense is really explosive, and that's the thing. If Baker's not turning over the rock, they are very explosive. And I don't know if any team in the AFC not named it. When it comes to offense, the Raiders and Chiefs are the only 2 teams that come to mind that just have offense that can probably match what they can score.
Mm-hmm.
Now, the problem with Cleveland is this. Outside of Myles Garrett and Denzel Ward,
I mean, I don't know, though. Seattle offense. AFC. Okay, gotcha.
AFC.
Yeah, because, AFC-wise, I just don't see nobody besides the Vegas and Kansas City that can score with them because Baltimore sure don't want to score with nobody.
Good Lord, they don't. The 4-1 Chicago Bears.
Wow.
Will be going to Carolina to face the Panthers.
Man.
Nick versus Teddy.
Yeah, man. Nick versus Teddy, bro. 2 backups, bro. 2 backups, man. I sure wish Christian McCaffrey would come back. I really do. Give me the Bears on the road, though.
Look, man, the Bears are winning, bro. Look, man, this is the weirdest football season ever. Clee and the Bears. That has to be like, if you're a football historian, that has to put a smile on your face. Because like the original teams, like they're winning at a high level right now. Oh my God, I do feel bad for I feel bad for Teddy this week though. Ooh.
Yeah.
Will Mack and them. We're gonna see.
Yeah, man.
I'm gonna take Chicago. I'm gonna go Chicago.
I'm gonna go with the Panthers. I like the way Teddy Bridgewater and your boy DJ Moore out there looking right now, son.
Yeah, they got Robbie Anderson over there looking good too. Another flourishing.
Another person that the Eagles could have won and got but didn't because they bums. But yeah, I'm gonna take the Panthers. I believe in you, Teddy B. Teddy Two Gloves.
Teddy Two Gloves.
Last time we relied on Teddy Two Gloves was when he was with the Jets, and we saw how that went.
Nah, I didn't believe him with the Jets. I don't believe in nobody when they go to the Jets.
Not even Gino. By the way, Gino played for somebody, right? Because I saw him
back up in Seattle.
Why you laughing?
Because, like, I'm trying to think of a scenario where I don't want Russell Wilson to ever get hurt. But my God, if Gino comes in,
yeah, bro, that is Russell's backup, bro.
I thought I saw Gino. I thought I wasn't tripping there. So Gino do play in the league still.
Yeah,
Gino still getting the check, man.
Yeah, that's Smith over there. Yes, that's Gino Smith.
I would like to pull up film from us during that time when Gino was the quarterback. And what we said about Gino.
No. I'd rather we don't do that.
I'm gonna pull up Gino's history while y'all talking about Gino's ratings on Madden because Gino.
He's like a 65 right now.
Boy, that is a major drop off if you lose. I mean, obviously, if you lose Russell Wilson, but my God.
What was Gino's highest rating? Like, what, like 76, 77?
He probably was an 80. He probably was an 80.
I don't even know. I couldn't be no 80, bro.
I promise you, he had to been an 80 at one point in time.
I'd probably say like a 77.
Yeah.
Because he was on that. Didn't it just go to the playoffs for him?
Yeah, but I mean, the Bears went to the playoff with Rex Grossman, and his ass wasn't no 81. Like
They went to the Super Bowl with Rex Grossman, bro.
God, Rex Grossman.
That defense was fucking amazing.
That was a point in time when the NFL had Cal Bowler, Rex Grossman, and Geno Smith as quarterbacks.
and Tavares Jackson.
It's boy. Oh my god.
Well,
Cynical Wallace.
Cynical.
But Tavares Jackson got a lot more to worry about.
Well, I'm just talking about on the field. You know what I'm saying? All right, next game.
Next game, we got the Lions against the Jags. Both teams only had one win through the season. Give them the Jags, man.
I'm gonna go with the Lions. Oh, my bad, Hendo. You just made a dramatic pause, so I didn't know.
Yeah. Yeah, Gardner Minshew have a big game. I like Gardner. They got 3 receivers over there, man. That like you remember when I was all on Allen Hurns and Allen Robinson and them?
Mm-hmm.
Like they remind me of them with DJ Shark and all those guys and just
Dede Westbrook.
Oh, dude, man, they got some receivers over there. Look, man, I know they may not be telling us they take for Trevor Lawrence, but Gardner Minshew is playing some good football.
Yes, he is.
I'm still taking the Lions.
I'm gonna take Jacksonville. I don't trust the Lions. Look, after they blew a 24-point, I went to bed knowing I took an early nap that day, thinking they was gonna win that game, and woke up they lost, and I never got an explanation how they lost.
Life.
Yep, life. No
Speaking of trade bait, Matt Stafford.
He should have been gone.
He's not a bad quarterback though. That's not him.
But I don't see him being a backup nowhere though either.
Nah, he can start for man. Look, he can start for a few teams. Denver.
Yeah. They like Drew Lock though.
Yeah. Giants. Not the Eagles. Giants. Redskins. Atlanta if they getting rid of Matt Ryan.
Jets.
The Jets for sure. My God.
Miami.
Chicago.
Speaking of the Jets in Miami, that's the next game that's up, and we have the 0-5 Jets and the 2-3 Miami Dolphins. Go ahead, Dom.
Oh, I mean, hey man, let's go Dolphins. Your boy Ryan, you know what I'm saying?
It, man. Ryan, man.
He's good for 4 games a year, y'all.
Why when I think of Miami and Jets, I start thinking about like some Monday Night Football classic games that they played, and like somehow. Here come come on, name me one. Who was that Dolphins quarterback when Ricky Williams was running back?
Jonte Culpepper.
They had another one too.
It was damn sure with no Culpepper.
It was
Moore.
You sure?
It was one of them. It was another one too.
I feel like his last name was Moore. I don't know. Keep talking.
Matt Moore's still in the league.
Yeah.
He's back up.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just think about when they had them classic games. And like how that was a rivalry one time, but now it's like a shit show now. Like,
bruh.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the dang. Okay, I'm gonna go with the Dolphins, but I'm hoping that the Dolphins lose because I want to see Tua for once.
Not yet.
This would be the perfect time. If you want to play against anybody, this would be the perfect team to go against.
Yeah, but that's just having Ryan getting hurt, bro. Like Dom said, he good for 4 games at least. Don't let this be the game. Yeah, it was Matt Moore. Okay, cool. Yeah. I got the Dolphins too. I'm mad because I know this ain't got nothing to do with the NFL, but people keep on talking about my boy Trevor Lawrence going to end up with the Jets. No. Keep him away. Keep him away from New York. My boy Trevor Lawrence is not going to the damn Jets. I don't give a damn how bad the Jets is and how much Trevor Lawrence don't want to finish out his 2 years of school. Hell no. I don't want him going to no Jets, bro. I will be super pissed.
Okay, I got the quarterback that I was thinking about. Jay Fiedler. Yeah. What you know about that Jay Fiedler, Dom? What you know about that Jay Fiedler?
You was better out saying Chad Pennington.
Jay Fiedler versus Chad Pennington.
And that was a matchup too. That was like a big matchup then. And then they had Trent Green for 1 year, and then they had Chad Henne.
Well, you remember what happened when Trent Green was there?
Okay, got to go. Trent Green thought he was Michael Vick for one play.
Oh my God,
bro, that was a violent time in football.
He made it a violent time. What the hell are you scrambling for, dog? No.
Who was worse? Who was worse though? Him, Flacco, or Colt McCoy?
RG3 when he said he wasn't gonna slide and he got that welcome to Atlanta moment.
I think Flacco may be number one.
Check, please.
Yeah, Flacco got up and said, "Yeah, we good."
Like you really raised your hand, bro. Like you in class about to ask the question.
Poor Flacco.
He looked horrible.
Oh yeah.
Oh my God, yes. Yes, he does, man. Next game we have. We got the Buccaneers and we got the Packers.
I already got my. I'm taking. Hey.
Shout out
I'm
to Aaron Jones already. Throwing the jabs at Brady. Like, hey, our quarterback, he'll know what down it is in the fourth quarter.
Okay.
Hey man, what he say in the Super Bowl? Yeah, but that's Tom Brady, man.
Yeah, right. That's Tom Brady, bro.
I already got my pick. I ain't picking against that dude. Never. I'm going with the Packers. I ain't picking against Aaron Rodgers, buddy. Now that Devontae is back now too. Oh, yeah. Ain't nothing about that Tampa Bay defense that's gonna convince me, buddy. They gonna stop him. They can't. Tampa can't throw the D ball. That's a little concerning. That's hurting my fantasy team too. Because I hype beasted my way into getting Mike Evans in the fourth round somehow, and then I was thinking I got something good for. I mean, he'll get you a touchdown, but he only got like 20 yards receiving.
Mm-hmm.
So like, got the Landry stats.
Yeah, so man. I'm taking Green Bay, man. Look, Aaron Rodgers. If it wasn't for Russell Wilson and Pat Mahomes, he's probably the best quarterback in football. And like he said, your quarterback's best year is my down year. And when he says that, I respect that because I know firsthand. BMO, you know firsthand. Dom, you ain't have to deal with that. But we had to deal with Aaron Rodgers every time.
2 years in a row.
Every time he get the ball last, you just put your
2
head
years
down.
in a row.
So they start playing that sad music when he get the ball.
Like me and Hendo would look on the clock, it'd be like a minute left. We'd be like, man, damn, bro. It's too much time. Like, no, man. Like, you cannot give this man no time at all. And they did it. 2 years in a row, they did it.
Bro, when he threw it across the field, all I saw was Jared Cook standing there. Bro, I was like, that had to be a Madden glitch, bro. Jared Cook was by himself. And all I saw was Jeff Heath outrun the route, bro. I was like, how you get burned by Jared Cook, bro?
You got burned by Jared Cook, bro.
All that would have made that funny is if you remember, like after Marcus Houston got beat up on you guys, sir, they would have played "If Heaven Was a Mile Away."
All right.
While Jared Cook was sliding,
yeah,
on the sideline.
After the field goal hit the crossbar and went in, "If Heaven Was a Mile Away."
Doom, to go in, the game was over.
I'm not picking against him though. I'm sorry, Tampa, but yeah, brother.
I got the Packers too.
Yeah. I like the Packers, man.
Would Tampa Bay have to sit up and score 30 unanswered points last week just to beat the Chargers and injury depleted Chargers? They got the win, but this is different Aaron Rodgers than his Packers offense, man. I mean, they might get some pressure on Aaron Rodgers, but this is like one of the most incredible guys when it comes to in the pocket under pressure. And if Green Bay turn this into a shootout, there is no way in hell Tampa Bay is going to beat them. I got Green Bay also as well.
Yeah. I ain't look, man. Like I said,
I can't, man. Nope. Ready, man.
I tell Mike Allstott all they want.
They might as well give him a call. Shit, they need somebody to block on their offensive line to help.
Wow. He was on the front of NFL Extreme, though.
He sure was. Shout out to NFL Extreme.
He's probably he's the last glorified fullback ever.
Yeah.
Who retired first out of him and Lorenzo Neal?
He did.
I would say Lorenzo Neal then.
Yeah, because Tony Richardson lost all his cool points for that. What he did. What did he say, Mimo? What did he say? Go ahead, Mimo. Go ahead.
The JETES. Jets select.
Jetties.
The New York Jetties, bro.
Trash, man.
Trash.
Bro, how you spell that wrong?
It's 4 What's the next game, yo?
The next game is.
But no, hold on. You laughed. Well, we laughed at what's name too. We laughed at Jim Brown for what he did.
Oh, I sure did. I don't care.
Don try to keep a safe face, but y'all remember that.
You hate me for you hate me for that ever since I laughed at Jim Brown. I don't care.
Hey man.
The fix.
Fix is not pick, okay?
He had a moment.
Okay.
All right, the next game we have the 49ers and we have the Rams.
Oh boy. This would have been a good Madden matchup about a few weeks ago. Somebody gonna die.
Yeah.
Oh man, I love Aaron Donald, man. I got the Rams in a way, but Aaron Donald, bro, like this dude can push 3 offensive linemen by himself, bro. Every single week we've been seeing this shit.
Bro, he had 4 sacks last week. All that reminds me of is that time that me and Don played Madden and Julius Peppers looked like Reggie White. I'm talking about every play, bro.
Oh my god,
it's ugly, man. 49ers don't even have a chance this game, man, because of that. And my God, who they gonna throw out Mullins?
Yeah.
God.
Wait a minute, is Burkhardt hurt? Because I know he played for a little bit, then they benched him.
Probably. I'm assuming so.
Bro,
they got this. Like I said, I got the Rams. Yeah, I got the Rams. It don't even matter.
It don't matter, bro. Rams got it. All right, we have Monday Night Football. One of the games of Monday Night Football. Both teams are 4-1. We got the Chiefs and we got the Bills. The Bills are at home. Oh, I got Chiefs on the road, man. With newly added LeVeon Bell, thanks to Dom's breaking news.
Buffalo's at home. That's a little different.
But this October, though. That's why I didn't pick them.
With a minimum crowd.
Minimum crowd, yes.
If Tre'Davious White plays, I give them a fighting chance. But I'm going to take the Chiefs. Because Tre'Davious didn't play this last game, didn't he? He was out.
Yeah, he was out.
Okay. Yeah, I'm going to go with the Chiefs because, once again, when you got like 10 people you can throw to, it doesn't really help. It's not fair.
And you adding Le'Veon.
Right. Now you adding man, I feel bad for anybody who got Clyde Edwards. I got Clyde Edwards-Helaire. Yeah, that sucks. But actually I got Le'Veon Bell too, so maybe that works out. But yeah, man, I got the Chiefs winning this game. I like their corners. They got this rookie corner. I think his name is Sneed or something like that. He is a very good corner. I can't think of his name, but he's a rookie. He has a lot of picks this year. And Honey Badger still on that defense. Like I said, it is what it is. Buffalo got a fighting chance because they're in Buffalo. And look, Chiefs always seem to let down everybody when we want them to actually win the game or pick them to win. But nah, just like Aaron Rodgers, we straight.
Yeah, I got the Chiefs as well.
Indeed.
If they lose, though, woo.
Nah, there's no trouble in Kansas City. It's still
ain't no trouble, but man, yeah.
They're going to blame Le'Veon.
This will be Josh Allen. This is Josh Allen's game of where we going to say he's good enough to be a top 5 quarterback. Yeah. Because he's got to be able to match that scoring output. Because the thing is this, they haven't had a team. They got drove last week. But I'm just saying, like, if they get in the shootout, he got to be able to, I'm not saying keep up with Pat Mahomes, but be able to keep up at least. And you can't be up there scoring 10 points against Kansas City defense. They ain't that great either.
Right.
Yeah, so, yeah, I'm picking Chiefs, though. Hey, that may be our Madden matchup.
True.
Yeah, I like that. All right. Unfortunately, Dom's Eagles will have to go against the reigning MVP, Lamar Jackson, as the Ravens come into Philly to face his Eagles. I got the Ravens in this one. I think they'll pull out the win.
I am going to go with the Eagles because history serves the Eagles right. When there's a game they're not supposed to win, that's the one that they win. And I'm going to tell you why they're going to beat the Ravens. Number one, the Ravens don't like to show up a lot of times when it really counts. And look, I think the Eagles found him a good, nice wide receiver in this Fulgham guy. But he going to fulfill that. Him and Marcus Peters, that's going to be a good matchup. I can't wait to see that. Look, man, I know the Eagles got a lot of issues like the Cowboys, but this will be the time they show up. And look, man, for standing sake, they got to start taking control of the division. Now that the Cowboys did lose that sort of gives them some sort of kind of like, hey, we need to win because the Cowboys can't continue to win, right? With Andy Dalton, but if they do, they do. But yeah, I think I'm gonna go with the Eagles, man. It's just a weird game, and every time I've seen them pick against the Eagles, when I know it's a definite, it never failed. Because I thought they were gonna lose to the 49ers, right? I just knew they were gonna lose to the 49ers, and look what they did. So yeah.
I respect all of that, but I'm still taking the Baltimore Ravens. The fact that Lamar Jackson is my starting quarterback in fantasy is amazing this week because he's not going to be 19 for 37 like he was last week. Now, I will say this, though. Shout out to Darius Slay because he has been fantastic ever since he's been over there. You know what I'm saying? So that's one move that they made that actually paid off. So if anything, he'll be on Marquise Brown. So I'm not really just too concerned about the Marquise Brown situation. But if Zach Ertz is going to still be out there looking like Whitney and not getting no yak, that's going to be a problem. And, you know, Fulgham is cool, but like you said, got Marcus Peters to deal with. So
and Marlon Humphreys.
Exactly. So my thing is we going to see, you know, now eyes is on you this time. You ain't going to be no surprise like you was last week.
Right.
Eagles got a first-round pick, right?
Yes, they do.
Okay. Because if it's not Julio, which I probably wouldn't go after Julio for first, it probably would take that, just considering who he is. But I wonder if a team that's like, okay, I knew San Diego probably or Los Angeles Chargers wouldn't do this, but I wonder if they keep losing. Would they just look at Keenan Allen and say, you know what, we'll take a first and third for him? The Eagles got to do something. Like, to me, my thing is this.
Yeah, but the only thing with the Keenan Allen situation is durability, though. So I wouldn't want to like give up no first for an injury-prone older wide receiver.
Yeah, and my thing is this. People got to maybe cut some slack on Carson Wentz. I get it, but my God, you couldn't even tell me one of his receivers. When they started throwing a Fulgham last week, I got scared. Because I was like, man, one of the dudes I was playing against in fantasy, I thought it was his dude. I'm like, oh, man, this got to be worst-case scenario. And I don't know who he's throwing to. And to me, it don't help none when none of the receivers can get off the line. They can't get open. And y'all want him to make the plays. Like, I don't know a quarterback that can do. Like, look, I know people going to say, well, Aaron Rodgers has done a lot with some of these wide receivers, but he's had formidable wide receivers. Some of these dudes wouldn't even be in the NFL if they weren't all hurt. So,
also, Carson Wentz is allergic to throwing the ball away. I hear everything that you're saying, but even when he did have people to throw to, he just never throws the ball away. Like, there's a situation, fam. I just click R3, fam. Just live to fight another. Like, he just got to learn to live to fight another play mentality. Like, I get it. You want to make the big plays. Like, I will say this last couple of weeks, he had been looking like his old self. And all that is fine. But it's just the little stuff. Like, and I don't even want to do this, but I will because I don't even care. Like, that's the one thing I will say about Dak compared to Carson. Like, Dak, as much crap as we talk about him not throwing deep and all that, he will make like the smart play sometimes, like, you know, for the betterment of just living to fight another down. So that's something that I wish Carson Wentz would be able to do. But overall, though, they're still losing. Jim Schwartz needs to be fired as defensive coordinator because he is very predictable. When you have opponents coming out saying, yeah, we already know what they're running because they run the same thing every time. You got Nathan Gary out there just on an island by himself. He shouldn't even be trying to guard any type of wide receiver. So Doug Peterson, Jim Schwartz needs to go. Baltimore will have a field day. But it'll be a high-scoring game, though.
I do agree with that, though. Most definitely agree with that. All right, the second game of Monday Night Football, we have the Dallas Cowboys and the Arizona Cardinals will be coming to town, and they are 3-2. The era of Andy Dalton begins, and I think even offensively, a lot of things change up with the playbook when it comes to Mike McCarthy and Kellen Moore because now you have a more pocket present quarterback. But the only problem is you got 3 starter offensive linemen hurt. So now you got to find a way to try to protect him so he can have enough time to get the ball downfield to these receivers. As Hendo has mentioned earlier, CeeDee Lamb has been incredible. His last 2 weeks, man, he's been fantastic, man. And so he's kind of like taking over the reins right now of Amari Cooper, which to me, I feel like he's been half-assing. And you got Michael Gallup, who's barely getting any kind of targets as it was. But CeeDee Lamb has been great. Defense is still the defense. I'm never going to change my decision about that. They may go down as like the worst defense of all time. That's what it's boiling down to. Like you give them up 35, 36 plus points a game. So I think Andy Dalton will be okay just as long as he has enough time. But right now, like with him always starting off slow every 4 or 5 weeks into the season, it's time for Zeke to start getting all these touches, bro. Like it may be a situation now he may get 40 touches a game, and it may start Monday night because he's gonna have to do a whole lot, man, just to try to contain his offense and for them to move downfield. None against Andy Dalton, but he's not that. But Andy Dalton, like Hendo said, he is a veteran. He's been in the league, 10, 11 seasons, playing with Cincinnati, has led them to the playoffs, but never got a playoff win. But Andy Dalton been in this league, and he knows what he's doing as a quarterback. So it's time to, pretty much time to ride his shoulders. With Arizona, man, like Kyler Murray has been great, top 10 quarterback in this league. And DeAndre Hopkins, man, that 1-2 punch has been amazing. You still got Larry Fitzgerald over there making things happen in the slot. Gonna be a tough game to pick, man. I mean, even I see a shootout happening in this game too, but also at the same time, at the Cowboys, these last 5 weeks, the Cowboys already been predictable at starting off slow. You know what I'm saying? Things of that nature. You can't do that. Okay, not with this Arizona team, because Arizona going to come out firing. So please do not defer this kick. You need to be trying to get the ball first already as it is and try to score first, because Arizona's going to come out firing. And when it all come down to it, it's going to be a shootout. Like right now, to the point, you don't need to make no mistakes, bro. I mean, we finally got DeMarcus Lawrence sighting last week. Good. I mean, finally got a strip sack. They scored on defense. That's good, but this is against the New York Giants. Okay? Team's already bad as it is. With a winning team in Arizona, you know what I'm saying? We gotta expect more, man, from this team. The team already have high expectations as it is, but give me the Cardinals in this game, man. I pick the Cardinals win on the road by 3. I mean, also simply because I think the Cardinals will get the final possession of the game, and I trust the Cardinals defense way more than I trust the Cowboys defense, even though they did what they did last week against the Giants. Maybe that should help them out, even towards the fact of Mike Nolan. He's now on the sideline with his players. Should have been on the sideline with the players week 1. But it's going to be a shootout, but give them the Cardinals by 3. I think they'll win by 3.
Yeah, for me, I'm happy to see that, DeMarcus Lawrence showed up. I've been very critical of him. I understand that he's not healthy. Other than that, Jalen Smith played wonderful football for the first time I've seen in a long time from him, even though it is the Giants, but that just shows hope, I guess. These cornerbacks, it is what it is. But to the flip side is this. I love Kyler Murray, but Kyler Murray will give you a fighting chance to win a game because he's a turnover machine. He'll throw you 2 of them. He'll throw you 2 of them that you can get. Now, with the Cowboys defense, yeah, that may not be great, but the Cowboys offense is unreal. CeeDee Lamb right now, I think is 5th in the NFL in receiving yards. He's been utterly amazing. He made some catches last week. I was like, okay, this dude is the unreal deal. I am a huge, as you guys know, Michael Gallup guy. Michael Gallup is the truth. I know Dom is licking his chops. I swear to God, when he becomes a free agent, I hope they do not get him because he's going to kill the Cowboys. Michael Gallup is the real deal. It sort of puts pressure on the idea that I wonder what they would, if they could trade Amari Cooper and get some of that salary so they could pay maybe Gallup or somebody. Yeah, man, I was impressed with Dallas, what they did. And they would preserve the situation with Dak because I felt like that sort of took away a lot from them. Yeah, this defense. Look, like I said, we see promise from DeMarcus Lawrence. He looked better. Everson Griffin ain't practicing. I don't know what's wrong with him. He ain't been right since him and Jeff got into it on Twitter when Jeff called him trash, basically. When Jeff was actually right. That's the funny part. Jeff was actually right that he came out and said he was right. So, that's been one thing. Tristan Hill got hurt. He's out for the season. even though Tristan had a dirty play this year, which that's another day, another story. Man, you know what? Because every time I don't pick Dallas, they end up losing. So if I pick them, they may win. I'll go with Dallas, even though I know what's going to happen. But I just think Kyler Murray gives you a fighting chance. Like, look, that would be the only opportunity that you have because he's going to make the mistake somewhere. And also, this is going to be his first true big time game under the lights. Going against Dallas on Monday night. We all know the history between Arizona and Dallas. Weird things have happened when they face each other. So, yeah, we're going to see. Thank God that DeAndre Hopkins is not a burner as a wide receiver. If we were playing Baltimore this week, I'd be scared for my life. Hollywood Brown would go for 300 yards receiving. When DeAndre, he probably get 20 catches. So, yeah, I just pray the Cowboys at least give a fighting chance. If they win, man, it wouldn't shock me. But Andy Dalton, he can do what he needs to do. He does a great job at that. So I'm going to go with them.
I'm going to go with the Cardinals. I think DeAndre Hopkins has fun with the secondary for the Dallas Cowboys. And also, I mean, yeah, you're right about Kyler Murray. You know, it's been his first big game. But I think with, you know, people like Fitzgerald that can kind of like keep him calm. Like, look, it's just really just a regular game. You know what I'm saying? Like, and also Fitz is another person who I think is going to also have fun with the secondary for the Cowboys. So, yeah, man, I'm going to pick the Cowboys. But I will say this, though. If the Cowboys end up controlling the clock and give Zeke like at least 20, 25 touches, they'll definitely win. But if not, if this turns into a shootout, I definitely got the Cardinals winning.
Yeah, please don't turn the ball over. My God, this team loves to fumble the football. I don't know what didn't happen to Zeke hands, but he just likes to fumble now. Like, he got that Tiki Barber in him all of a sudden.
He was chilling with Skandrick in Mexico.
All right,
let's move on.
Yeah.
The NBA season is finally in the books.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah, buddy. And we all picked, we already picked the Lakers to win the NBA title. You know what I'm saying? Congratulations to the Los Angeles Lakers for winning their 17th NBA championship. But all in all, it's more about like, people with this LeBron and stuff. Man, look, I'm not here to be doing any comparisons right now because I'm not finna compare a shooting guard to a small forward in different eras and, different years that they've been playing, okay? Guys, he's not MJ. He's not Kobe. He's LeBron, okay? So we'll just keep it at that. But shout out to the Lakers winning the NBA championship. I mean, this whole season in general has been, like, crazy, even towards the game of every NBA season being canceled and brought back into this bubble, which all three of us didn't even approve of it even happening or even want it to happen. But all in all, with the 8 games that they had played and with these NBA playoffs, the NBA playoffs was very, very good. You know what I'm saying? Stemming from the Denver Nuggets coming back from 3-1 twice. You know what I'm saying? The incredible series, the incredible plays that they have been having. The Dallas Mavericks, taking the LA Clippers to 6 games.
Paul George.
Pandemic P.
Pandemic P. Also, this corner 3 hitting the top of the backboard. I'm still trying to figure out how that shot turns into that. I mean, a lot of things, ended up going good for these teams in the playoffs. Just by seeing James Harden making a defensive play to deciding the game. You know what I'm saying? So just by seeing that, a lot of things that we have seen, I mean, just the players like feeling like they said they was more comfortable with like what's less travel. They're in one space and, there's no crowd. So I think like it kind of panned out well for the players more in general. But I mean, all boils down to it. Even though everybody want to say this season don't count, this is the asterisk towards the NBA champion winning. Whoever going to win the NBA title, man, look, man, playoffs still ended up great. Y'all still got NBA basketball. So regardless of if they didn't play or not, y'all was still going to complain about it in the first place. But I am also glad towards the fact that, like, this is over with. And now it's the offseason here. Now it's time to move on. And now I want to see what Adam Silver is going to do when it comes to next season, which they already talked about restarting the season like 2 or 3 months already. I'm like, damn, bro. At least gives them some time to, like, rest. And, like, what y'all going to do with all this COVID stuff? What y'all going to do about these owners losing money? You know what I'm saying? Getting back into these arenas. Because I don't think they're just not going to just fall into that, having a second bubble season, you know what I'm saying, for that many games. But adding all 30 teams, I don't think that's possible. So I know the NBA season is in the books. Congratulations to the LA Lakers for winning the NBA title. Hopefully both of our teams will do something they need to do in the offseason to improve themselves. Everybody comes back healthy and COVID free. You know what I'm saying? That's all I ask for. Everybody come back healthy. Our teams do what they need to do to improve, because both of our teams are playoff teams, and all that we ask for is improvement and make the right moves and the right things and do the right things to do when it comes to the offseason to improve your team. Never take a step back. So shout out to this NBA season in the books.
Yeah, man. We saw a lot of stars emerge. We saw a lot of guys make the next step. Like I said, this league is in a good situation. A lot of young talent across the board everywhere. This is going to be probably the craziest offseason we've seen in a long time. Obviously, today the news broke with Tyronn Lue being the next Clippers coach. Well-deserved. BMO, you have close encounters with Tyronn Lue.
Yes.
Very amazing guy.
Yes.
Of course, everybody knows me and Big Shot Chauncey. One time for Chauncey. He got
assistant, man. That's crazy.
That's hilarious to me that Chauncey. And look, I had to send him a message. I was like, hey, man, congrats. He put LOL because I'm going to give him a hard time. But I'm about to probably delete all my Power George tweets. So that's because they trade for him. But like I said, man, congratulations to the Lakers. LeBron James did what he does. Anthony Davis did what he did. Look, we find out Anthony Davis is opting out, but he's going to re-sign with the Lakers. Mm-hmm. So anybody got their little hype beasting dreams out the way. We knew that was going to happen. So congratulations to the Lakers. I think we saw a lot of guys that weren't valuable to a lot of teams anymore. To every team in the NBA. Dwight Howard, he's valuable again. He's going to be signed by a team to play major minutes. Rajon Rondo, who wasn't valuable to a lot of teams. Now it's back in that market of being a valuable guy.
He's going back as well. He's going to opt out and come back as well.
Okay, so we'll see how much they pay him. Depending on what they do in trade market. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, a guy that got pretty much shitted on every game, and then he's one of the best. He's probably their third best player in the finals. So, him. A lot of different things that played out. Then Miami, like I said, Jimmy Butler. He became a household name to those who didn't watch basketball. This is going to be a crazy offseason, though. We got the draft in November. It's going to be very interesting to see what those first two picks go, because both of those teams are in a situation where they're trying to compete. Minnesota has made it clear they plan on maybe trading that first pick, and Golden State probably is going to trade that second pick.
Oh, they will.
So it's going to be interesting to see what those teams do. As far as the Mavericks go, man, like I said, Luka Doncic became a star. KP showed me promise. I think he'll be fine. I'm not worried about his health. We saw a lot of guys on this team like Dorian Finney-Smith show up, et cetera, et cetera. So it's going to be interesting to see what they do. Shams and a couple of Woj tweets have been out there, and a couple of people in the know. The Mavs are interested in taking on a salary of a third star to make that next move. So I don't know what that means, but I have everybody on my list that I would want, and that's everybody. So it doesn't matter what I say, but obviously guys like Chris Paul come to mind. I think both our teams could use a Chris Paul for his veteran leadership and things of that nature. So yeah, man, great season overall. Like I said, we saw a lot of stars come in and a lot of guys elevate. But it is funny, though, to see when the Lakers won the championship, J.R. Smith had his shirt off already. It was ready.
He was already
ready.
And shout out to Cheese. Y'all know who Cheese is, right? They call Dion Waiters Cheese. Mm-hmm. Philly Cheese. So one time for Dion Waiters, NBA champion Dion Waiters. Giannis, not Giannis, but Costas Antetokounmpo got a ring, as JaVale stated. The real Greek freak got a ring.
Yeah, the first one to get the ring. Yeah.
And then Costas was put in a bad situation because he couldn't say nothing. So yeah, man. Great year, man. I'm excited to see what's gonna happen in these next couple of months. They got to get some rest though, man. That's crazy, but yeah, man. I think that this is gonna be a while, and I'm predicting right now there's gonna be a trade happening soon. With the news of Philadelphia situation with Simmons, and Embiid. I know Dom is licking his chops for Ben Simmons right now. My God, if they had him, Isaac, and old boy, ooh, nobody's scoring on them. So yeah, we don't know that situation. Houston situation's unique because Tyronn Lue told them, "Nope, you got it." And Jeff Van Gundy may be a coach again. That's hilarious. And Jeff Van Gundy shits on the way that the Houston Rockets play. And it's gonna be funny to see what they do with James Harden or Russell Westbrook. So yeah, man.
Also, another thing, Daryl Morey stepped down too as the GM.
Very interesting. Daryl Morey's never had a losing season as a GM in 13 years.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, we'll see. But yeah, man, I'm gonna pass off to Dom because, like I said, his team made the playoffs, and I'm pretty sure he's excited to see what the future holds for them.
I mean, it kind of went the way I thought it was gonna go. I mean, I predicted them to make the playoffs, so they did that. Unfortunately, Jonathan Isaac got hurt again, so it was kind of like a deja vu situation. But on the bright side, at least he's young, so he's getting all these injuries out the way early, so that way he can just kind of, just rebuild and get stronger from that. But I mean, overall, the season was cool. It was a tale of two different seasons, pre and post COVID. But congrats to the Lakers, congrats to LeBron, congrats to JaVale McGee, 3-time NBA champion. Dwight Howard got him a ring in Orlando, which is funny, and yeah, it'll be interesting to see how next season goes. So we need a damn point guard in another scoring wing. But other than that, though, yeah, like I said, I think they said something about January, but that'll be too quick because people got to remember they've been in that bubble since July, fam.
Right.
It's a long time. And then, like you said, that wasn't all the team. So if you're thinking about like all the team, now I did hear them say that it'd probably be a situation where it just be like an empty arena situation. If they do that. But I mean, they can go that route. But no matter what happens, man, let these people get some rest. At least give these people give them a good 6 months off or something at least before you'd be like, all right, it's time to get back out there again. But if you people like Jimmy Butler was already in the gym like the very next day. So everybody built different. But yeah, man, it was a good NBA season though.
Indeed. All right. Great stuff, y'all. All right. Time for fight news. And we have UFC 254. And we have our fight expert, Dom, to just break it down for everybody for us. Dom, take it away.
So, not 254. It's just, another UFC on Fight Island. But the main three fights that I'm really looking forward to is James Krause versus Claudio Silva. That's going to be like the undercard, but it's going to be a good fight, though. I like James Krause, though. He's kind of versatile with it. So, but Claudio Silva is pretty good with Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, though. So, it's one of them striking versus, grappling situations. Hey, everybody ain't Khabib, but when you gladly take punches just so you can get inside to grab your opponent, that's the type of situation that we're dealing with right there. My girl Jessica Andrade, she is in the co-main event, so it's always good to see her, even though she did just get her ass tagged recently. But the main event of the evening and the most important fight of all is Brian Ortega versus the Korean Zombie. So Korean Zombie is coming back off an injury. Brian Ortega hasn't fought, I think, since he lost to Max Holloway. But I'm expecting hopefully a nice, solid 5-round fight of awesomeness. Honestly, if I had to choose, I'm going to go with Brian Ortega just because of the age factor, but it wouldn't surprise me if Korean Zombie won by submission. But, yeah, man, I will say, no matter how you feel about Dana White, though, he has done a good job with this whole Mortal Kombat Fight Island situation, though, because I will say some of the fights have been better on Fight Island. And honestly, I kind of feel like it's because without some of the crazy drunken crowd, you know what I'm saying, who boo the fighters when they feel like it's not enough action, like it's just literally just about the action that's in the octagon, you know what I'm saying? So for people like me, like I guess I don't want to call myself a purist, but it is what it is. But like I like that because it's just focused on the fighters. It's like not a spectacle with the crowd trying to make it about them, you know what I'm saying? So Brian Ortega versus Korean Zombie, even if you're a casual UFC watcher, definitely watch that fight right there because you will definitely get your money's worth. And it's on, it's on ESPN Plus, so it ain't like you got to pay for it.
Yeah, like I said, I take Dom's word on this. Every time he says a fight is gonna be good, he's been on it. So we're gonna see.
Looking forward to it.
But if you don't mind, real quick, because I was strolling through through our hangout, and that story of John Jones, I wasn't aware of that story. Could you explain to the people?
All right. So first of all, for those of y'all that don't know, I look, John Jones is talented, but he can never be on my greatest of all time list because of the dumb stuff that he does. Now, speaking of dumb stuff, as we all know, he has been busted numerous of times because he's failed drug tests for various different type of drugs. He literally failed a drug test one time because he was coked out so much he had to go to the gas station and get some cheap dick pills just so he can do what he needed to do that night. So a story came out that, and this is from John Jones himself. He literally hid under the octagon just to avoid taking a drug test.
No, he hid under the cage, bro.
He hid under the cage just to avoid taking a drug test.
You know,
this is y'all go. This is y'all go,
bro. Hiding under the ring is probably the lowest.
So just imagine you the ring crew breaking it down, then all of a sudden John Jones just pop up from underneath that mud. Like, come on, fam. Like, there is no way that I can take John Jones seriously when he came out and said that yes, because he knew he was gonna fail the drug test. So he hid under the octagon after his fight.
Yeah, and see the worst
because of that.
And see the worst part about it is because John Jones is so talented. We gonna forget about that because he's so talented. If he was some dummy out here, then we'd be like, "Oh man, really?" But it doesn't shock me, and it's so funny that his brother's the polar opposite of him and everything. Like Chandler Jones is like the perfect football player. He does everything the right way, apparently. And John Jones, man, it's sad because we're all getting robbed. And the next sport we're gonna talk about with the gentleman here that's on the screen with us now. We had these kind of things happen in boxing, where there's a lot of guys that are super talented, and because of their talent, we'll never see them because of the ignorance. And this guy here is a good example because he'll tell you, we talk about Adrian Broner a lot.
All the time.
And Adrian Broner is the perfect example of super. And I know people don't, for people that don't watch boxing like that, they'll say, well, Broner's not that good, but he's a super talented fighter. He's a hell of a fighter. Matter of fact, he's won, I believe, is it 4 different weight classes, if I'm not mistaken?
Yeah. Age of 26.
Yeah. So, like, he's a talented fighter, but all we know Adrian Broner for
is the
is the antics. So, I'm going to let BMO introduce this man here because this man here has some exciting news because I cannot wait. I have anarchy waiting on this fight. So, go ahead.
All right, before we get to that, Dom, there was also some more breaking news in the UFC that happened today. Did you want to discuss that?
Just so real quick. So for those who don't know, the same way I feel about John Jones, I also feel about your boy Conor McGregor. So according to Conor McGregor, he has agreed to fight Dustin Poirier January the 23rd. However, the UFC has said, we ain't contacted you about that.
No.
So once again, look, I'm just gonna make this real quick because we have a guest, and I know y'all want to talk about this boxing. But hey, look, McGregor fam, just go away. I've been wanting you to go away for the longest. Look, you've had your time. You've went and made your money. If you would have just came back after you made your money and just left it strictly about MMA, that's fine. Look, you a showman. You can be a showman, but also just be about your business at the same time, though. And I'm at the point now to where, like, just shut up. You done tapped out twice. Why do you deserve a rematch we could be, fam? He literally almost killed you.
We talking about
and it's going to kill you if you even try to get.
Yeah, and he was going to kill you and his partners outside the cage. He was running right there over towards their ass too.
Go ahead.
No, and I was just gonna say, and honestly, even him coming back fighting Dustin Poirier ain't gonna be the gimme fight that people think it is, because even like after Dustin Poirier lost the initial fight to Conor McGregor, he has been a pretty damn good lightweight ever since then. So if Conor is gonna come back, and look, y'all know Cowboy is my boy, but that was a perfect fight for Conor McGregor to come back for, because this ain't the Donald Cerrone of old. You know what I'm saying? In his prime, like Donald Cerrone done probably fought like 5 times this year alone. That's a lot of punches to the face, you know what I'm saying, to take in 1 year. So, of course, Conor McGregor was going to win. But at the same time, though, Conor McGregor does not deserve no title fight. He does not deserve to be at the top of that right now. You need to work your way up just like everybody else do. And this is one reason why I don't like Dana White, because he always puts his boys, John Jones and Conor McGregor, get them special treatment. But anybody else do the same thing, though. They either getting kicked out of the UFC or he going to talk bad about them. Your two money makers are effing idiots, fam. And you keep rewarding them for being idiots. Yes, they are talented, but at the same time, though, especially with Conor McGregor, people are tired of his antics. And you also got to realize, just like with boxing, MMA involves people are evolving past Conor McGregor. That's why the Khabib matchup, I told y'all from the jump that wasn't gonna be no good matchup. This dude is out here wrestling bears, fam, swimming in lakes, like, you know what I'm saying, like in 10-degree weather. What you think your little punch is gonna do? So I'm calm now. My rant is over. But yes, if this fight does happen, I'm picking Dustin Poirier to win.
Like,
yeah.
My bad. Go ahead, though.
No, and like he said, once again, another fighter, story career. All we know him for, and for Dom, who's an MMA enthusiast, it sways your opinion on because of everything that he's done recently. Being an idiot, it just makes you think of like, damn, bro, you're gonna be doing all this, and like I said, yeah, he don't want nothing to do with Khabib. Like, look, man, there's a point in time when you realize you got to watch the film and just say, hey, this man was fighting bears as a kid, wrestle bears for a living. Yeah, bro, he probably want to stay away. And Khabib has made it clear he's gonna kill you.
Yeah,
and that reminds me of that Key and Peele episode where the man told you,
oh nah, bro.
Yeah, he's gonna kill you. So, but Bebo, take over because I got some questions that need to be answered.
But yeah, real quick, like Dana White, man, like I understand these your money makers, they got the most charisma, but one of them is a cokehead that can't get right, and you got another one that, you know what I'm saying, talk too much shit. His antics had players hurt, you know what I'm saying, missing out on their money because he want to be an asshole and throw stuff at the bus and injuring other fighters, messing them up from their money. So like you have fighters like that, and you also have a fighter that talks shit about his dad and his culture. So of course Khabib gonna whoop your ass and try to whoop your other partner's ass outside the ring. But you allowing stuff like that to happen because you need these ratings and you need this money, this other kind of money outside of Reebok. But Dana White, whatever you got to do, man, whatever. I don't want to see this ending. Go ahead.
Just one last point. I just want to reiterate this. Monta, he failed a drug test because he was so coked out that he had to go buy a gas station dick pill just to do what he needed to do that night. That's how bad it is. This is the people who consider they GOAT, fam.
Oh my God, bro.
Hey man, is it safe to say that we can say Conor a cokehead too?
Yeah.
I mean,
I'm
just
that
an
close.
idiot.
Yeah,
he's more of an idiot.
He's more of a drunken idiot more than most. I'll say that.
Man, hey, I believe Conor done hit a couple of bumps before, bro.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah, he's one.
Yeah.
He's one bad boxing match away from that happening. Well, we're gonna realize he's probably been on coke. Because anybody's an idiot to want to get in the ring that had never fought a boxing match and like want to fight Floyd. Then you got to be an idiot to do that. That let me know you on something high.
He want to fight Manny.
Now you want to fight Manny, which is even worse.
Nope.
Yeah, like Manny's gonna really try to hurt you.
Yeah,
like Floyd was just out there having fun. That was a sparring match for Floyd.
It was a payday.
Yeah. Floyd could have hurt that man, and he almost did. He really did hurt him. I mean, but yeah, Manny's gonna see. Manny ain't gonna be thinking like that. Manny gonna try to hurt this man. So yeah,
Manny's gonna take the real fight game approach. Like this is a real match. I'm gonna try to kill you. Like I'm gonna knock your neck off you, bro.
You know what's gonna be funny? The first 3-hit counter punch combo that Manny puts on Conor. And then backs up 2 or 3 times and then come back with a 4 or 5 hit combo towards Conor McGregor. He ain't gonna know what the hell to do.
Hey, it's levels to this, bro.
No, see the problem is gonna be this. Conor likes to talk a lot of smack before these fights. He says some little stupid things at time, and he's gonna go there. There are certain things you just don't say. And he's gonna be the one person that brings up something religious or say that Manny's broken. It's gonna piss off Manny to where Manny gonna be all right, bro. See, Manny ain't gonna be there to play. Because Floyd was just like, hey, I'm gonna give y'all a fight. I'm gonna let y'all get these little 8 rounds out the way.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna let y'all think that it's interesting. Y'all get y'all money's worth. Pacquiao gonna be like, nah, bro. We coming there to handle up, and we're gonna get him up out of here. So yeah, I hope none of these promotions promote that fight.
Hey, hold on, real quick. You know what'd be funny? You know what's gonna happen once Manny Pacquiao hit Conor with them combos. You know who he gonna look like? He gonna look like Ronda Rousey when Nunez hit her with that jab and that leg kick for the first time. All you hear Joe Rogan say, "Oh, she's hurt." It's like 45 seconds into the fight. Like, that's how Conor gonna be looking.
Bro, she hit us so hard.
My God, bro.
That wasn't Holly Holmes, fam. Like, Holly Holm is an Olympic boxer, but the precision and the power from Nunez is on a different level. It's different.
Yeah. But yeah, BMO, go ahead and introduce this man.
All right. The guest that we have on right now, this is one of the most anticipated fights, especially in the light heavyweight division. It was only right that I give my boy a phone call and ask him, hey, man, I want you to be a guest for this because I wouldn't ask anybody else. Shout out to my boy Red, who's already in the comments already as it is. Yes, this is 1/3 of No Excuses podcast. Check out the episode as they did discuss this, already a day ago. But also my boxing coach who gives me so much BS every single Sunday.
Yes, sir.
Bringing up stuff every single week just to put that shit on me. You and Red,
sir.
I got y'all, bro. I'm telling y'all. Y'all not finna keep on doing this, but
bring that smoke, bro.
I hope we don't go anywhere and B-Mo thinks he's gonna be able to perform one of these moves and he actually ends up meeting another boxer.
And D will do that on purpose. Like we'll probably go somewhere because I know you and Red be going out, y'all be going to these places watching these events and watching these sports. And I'm with them, and all of a sudden there's another boxer on the other side just talking shit just to troll, and then they gonna probably I think Red will gas me up more than anything.
See,
Monta don't do that. Monta don't do that shit. Red will do that more than anything. Keep looking at me. Oh, you gonna let him say that shit to you?
Red is the instigator, so
see that's what I'm saying. That's the ultimate instigator.
So this one,
that's what I'm saying.
If B-Mo gets knocked out, I probably decline. Oh, I'm laughing. I need video. I need everything.
So like, Monta, that shit didn't work.
Nah, Monte's gonna block him and act like he never trained him before. That's what happens.
This was gonna happen. It's gonna happen, right? I'm gonna mess the dude up. I'm gonna mess him up real good. But then, B gonna get it on Twitter all day long, bro.
Oh my God.
And Red gonna be the one to tell B, bro, you didn't use nothing we told you to use.
So that's what's gonna happen. B-Mo's not gonna use anything. All of a sudden his stance is bad. He got a janky stance. His whole approach to punching is gonna go out of the water. He's swinging wild again.
Yes,
I'm like, bro, none of that stuff I saw on video translated very well to this.
But only advantage that I have now because I feel like now I'm more of a southpaw more than anything. But that is all thanks to Monta, man. Like, he helped me work out my right arm with the injury that I had. So right now, everything that they had did for me, like props to y'all, man. So boxing class still goes on, but Lomachenko versus Lopez. Me and you already had a conversation about this. Two great light heavyweights. You already know how I feel about Lomachenko and also about Lopez as well. Break this down to me again. I know you already broke it down yesterday, but let us know how you feel about both fighters.
Man, I love both fighters, bro. Like, I like the youth. I like the bravado. I like everything about Teofimo. I like his trash talk, believe it or not. I love his trash talk. He's confident in himself. But then on the flip side, you can't talk to everybody. You know what I'm saying? Like, Lomachenko is one of those fighters. Be careful what you say. He gonna make you eat those words. So with this fight, bro, our belts on the line, undisputed, 135. Hey, man, it's gonna be great. So Teofimo comes with the power. He comes with the speed. He comes with the youth, athleticism. But then you got Lomachenko who comes with every boxing skill imaginable, bro. Like, the dude is amazing, man. And so it's gonna be fireworks early. Early in the fight is gonna be fireworks. So it's gonna be a great fight, bro.
So for me, this fight reminds me of Floyd versus Canelo for certain reasons, is what you said. And I say Canelo obviously would be the younger Canelo, which would be Teofimo. power, got certain things, but there's one thing missing, and this is something that you always talk about: footwork.
Footwork.
And I think that's something that never gets talked about with Lomo enough, outside of what I see you guys talk about it in certain people. But he can corner people and put people in bad spots. And that's something that we've never seen Teofimo be put in bad spots to where he has to fight his way out. And I just look, man, I watched the press conference. Lomo just had this look on his face like, okay, he gonna keep on talking, right? It was so weird. It's just like he was like, it was a death stare. It reminds me of Khabib and McGregor. Like, all right, bro, keep on. But
I'm gonna smoke you.
I just feel like that's gonna be a thing. He has to knock him out, and that's the only way he can. You got to knock him out, because to me, if it gets to the point where we're talking IQ, I don't know if there's any fighter right now not named Canelo, not a few other Bud Crawford from an IQ standpoint that I think has the highest IQ. And he's one of those guys that has extreme IQ, and I just think that that's where the fight separates at. Been a big Teofimo guy. If you'd asked me months ago, I would have took Teofimo, but after really thinking about it, this could get ugly. Like you said, fireworks, but I'm going to ask you this. Outside of a knockout, why would Teofimo actually have a chance to beat Lomachenko?
Outside of the knockout, he has speed. He does have the hand speed. He's athletic, so he can move. So his only chance, he would have to fight perfect, bro. Okay. And I feel like because he used the shoulder roll a lot, I feel like he has to get away from that, because it's only one person that can really just use it the way it needs to be used. So that's why I feel like he has to fight a perfect fight, man. And like I said, he has the speed to match Lomachenko.
I mean, as far as like the speed that he has to match with Loma, like I totally get that. But as far as like with Loma goes and the power and the angles and footwork that he has, do you think Lomachenko really have a chance to end this early? Do you feel like it has to go 12 rounds, with Lopez for him to get this victory?
So I said it yesterday on our show. If Lomachenko gets Teofimo's timing early,
it's over.
Then it's a cakewalk. Now he's gonna be a sitting punching bag. And Teofimo Senior gonna throw the towel in. So that he can stop him. He can easily stop him, bro, between 7, 8, 9 rounds. It don't have to go 12. Just because of the accumulation of punches that Teofimo will take. The angles, the movement, spinning him, turning him in circles, pivoting. That's too much, bro. That's too much. We talk about a guy who started boxing. Dad took him out of boxing to put him in ballroom dancing, put him in ballerina.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah. It's different. You see what I'm saying? So, and not to mention he plays soccer. So you got soccer with ballerina and ballroom dancing. You can move your feet, bro. And just him creating angles, that can trouble Teofimo a whole lot, because we're not sure if Teofimo can take it on the chin. We've never seen it. We're also not sure that if he can cut off the ring. You're going to have to cut off the ring on Lomachenko.
Also, another thing that you mentioned to me too, like Lopez never faced nobody like Lomachenko either. Yeah. So that's a whole lot. That's saying a whole lot right there already as it is.
And me personally, I watch every fight possible. I don't care who's fighting. It could be couch potatoes fighting. I'm watching. But there's nobody in the game like Teofimo when it comes to foot movement, bro. His foot movement and footwork, he's second to none. Like, he's in his own world, man. And that's crazy. It's actually scary.
Yeah, man, and that's the thing for me, because like I said, it's just, the funny thing was this. I remember when he fought Rigodo, and people were like, yeah, here we go. We got somebody now. And the exact same thing happened. It looked good in the first round, a couple of rounds, and all of a sudden, all right, he stopped playing around. He was like, all right, he does what Floyd does. He'll let you have fun, and you'll hit him a few times, because this was going to happen. Teofimo's going to hit him a few times. Everybody going to start being, they're going to jump up and down. Oh, here we go. That's when he calms down. He says, all right, now it's time to fight. We're going to box. And like you said, it's just, to your point, it's going to come down to like skill. And I just think that, to me, Teofimo has knockout power. He has all the bravado, the flash, all the stuff that you want. But boy, that footwork is I don't know, like I said, like not naming Floyd. Like, I know Bud, certain guys have certain variations of it. His footwork is just unreal. I don't know.
Go ahead.
And his defense, I think his defense doesn't get talked about. His defense, his abilities, that shoulder roll. Like a lot of guys, like especially when you think about fighters like from his cloth, a lot of times you don't see the guys do shoulder roll like that. And he uses that very well. Like look, I can be honest with you. Like I probably could think only Floyd was last person. I could just say that. Damn, that's crazy. Like he's a magician. And like you said, that footwork. Like look, Teofimo has a fighting chance, bro, but whew,
so
man, and that's where the IQ gonna come in. And see, to me, I know his dad, Teofimo Senior, he's emotional about this fight, but they have to explain what they're gonna do footwork wise because watching Teofimo, he looks a little stagnant at times. He uses power a lot. He stands still. He fights standing still. Man, by the time Teofimo get winded up for a punch, what's name to hit him 2 times with a quick jab, move to your side, move to your left, hit you with a body. It will look bad. And like I said, if it comes down to the scorecard, we may not even be talking. This could get ugly.
It's gonna get ugly, bro. Like I said, his Teofimo literally has to adjust. Like Red said yesterday, Teofimo has to adjust while Lomachenko's adjusting. You have to make adjustments to the adjuster. I don't see that, and that comes with your corner. I feel like Lomachenko's dad and their corner, their team is way more stable mentally compared to Teofimo's corner. His dad has an ego. Senior and Junior both have egos. They clash a lot.
Yep.
You don't see that between Anatoly and Vasil.
No.
So that's gonna come down as well. But as far as footwork, the only person I could probably put up there would be a young Manny Pacquiao, the way he pivot and turn fighters.
Yeah.
Those 2 guys, when it comes to that, they different, bro. They different.
And even at that, man, because Pacquiao was just fast. Like his feet just move fast.
Right.
I've never seen nobody look like they floated. Like this dude look like he floating, bro. Like I remember you told me to watch, what fight was that he fought where he got, even when he got knocked down the one time, I was like, man, like, yeah, even the way he moved, it just didn't look, it didn't look real. It looked like a video game. I'm like, how does he move like this? And
so I also spoke in it last night. We've seen everybody say, well, his hard. Okay, that's cool. He has the power. But we've seen Lomachenko go down, get up, and punish the next guy, right?
Yes.
Right.
Turn around and see him get knocked down again by a different fighter in Linares. He gets up from that and stops him.
Yeah.
Like, he got up from a knockdown to go and end the fight with a stoppage. So, it's different, bro. It's levels to it, man. And I don't see no way. Like I said, Teofimo has to knock him out or fight perfect. You have to have a perfect fight. And you have to hit Lomachenko with something that's going to make him respect you, because once he don't respect you, it's a wrap. It's a reason why they call him NoXCuses for a reason, though. Like, it's a reason for that.
Bro, they be throwing in the towel so quick. Bro, like, look, Riccado ain't never quit ever. That fool had to quit.
Right. He was undefeated, and the kid said he broke his hand. What you break your hand on? Because you didn't touch Lomachenko.
You didn't break your hand, bro.
You had to find a reason to where you couldn't keep going. Same thing when Lomachenko beat Nicholas Walters. The same exact way.
I've never seen fighters feel so and to me, that's a scary sight too, because a lot of times, and I know Teofimo's young, but boy, that could be, I don't know if he has the mindset of Canelo, if that makes sense.
He doesn't.
And that scares me, because Canelo, he learned, to me, that was more of a teaching when he fought Floyd. Like, he was like, all right, bro, let me get back to the drawing board. We coming back. To me, this could be more of like a moral kind of victory. And if he loses this, I feel like it could really hurt him mentally. Like, I don't know, like, yeah, and his dad, like you said, pride is out the way. Like, he got, like, I just don't, man. A month ago, I was like, oh, yeah, this is going to be fun. Now that I think about it, ooh.
Yeah, that's how I feel too. Like, I felt the same way, Hendo. Like, when you had mentioned it when we were talking about it on the show. But now, all with Lopez, with all this barking and stuff, and bringing Loma into the ring with the little, fake ass little arm hug and stuff like that. I mean, even if Lomachenko could speak good English, I still don't think Loma would have said anything like he's doing right now, bro.
No.
Because just by what an incredible fighter as he is, like I said, he gonna torture your ass in the ring with all that. So I don't mind Lopez talking shit. I don't mind that at all because we seen that he can back it up. But like you always say, Monta, he never faced anybody like this. And just like you told me, you know what I'm saying, you back it up with like Lomachenko never faced nobody like Lopez with the power that he has. But I would still give Lomachenko the edge because, like you said, his footwork, the mind games that he has. One thing that you and Red had taught me about is just like ring presence. You know what I'm saying? Closing out, hitting at different angles. Mm-hmm. And like you can just catch so many punches from Lomachenko like that with Lopez, he's not gonna know what to do. Even if he tries to counter and try to pull us out, I mean Lomachenko got another angle to hit you in. And it's gonna come with pattern, yeah.
And like when I watch a lot of film, I'm watching more than just punches. So when I see Teofimo, when he's on defense and he's moving in a straight line. You're supposed to move at an angle.
Right.
You move in a straight line on Lomachenko, you're going to get hit with 3 or 4 shots easily. And like man, the more I think about this fight, it's going to get ugly, man. It's going to start out good the first 4 or 5 rounds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Round 6, the second half of round 6, 7, 8, 9, it's going to get ugly, bro.
Yeah.
If Teofimo can't get Lomachenko's respect, it's going to get ugly, bro.
Mm-hmm.
And see, my thing has always been don't meet your heroes. And a good example is this for all the boxing people out there. Like a lot of times when your favorite fighter likes to call out some of these fighters, you got to be careful because, like, I know there's been a lot of rumblings in another weight class that there's a certain twin that wants to fight Canelo. Look, man, I saved all that for everybody. Like, look, you don't meet your heroes because y'all gonna get embarrassed. It's gonna be a lot of hurt feelings after these fighs. Because I know a lot of people right now thinking like, oh yeah, Teofimo got this because they don't know about Lomachenko, and it's gonna be so funny. It's gonna be so funny, man. Because then they're gonna be like, oh man, I didn't know he was gonna do that. Because like every time you want to go against Lomachenko, people quit. They're quitting fights. Bro. Like they're people waving towels. Like they're not like getting knocked out. They're quitting. Like he has a rare like streak of like people quitting the fights. Like it's crazy. And so I just think they're like.
I asked everyone at our classes, at our sessions. I asked everyone. I said, "Hey, what do you want as a fighter? Do you want to get knocked out, or would you have the ref save you and they stop the fight by waving the towel?" Me personally, hey, knock me out, bro. I want another grown man stepping in between me and you. Hugging me, bro. I don't want that.
Yeah,
that made you beat the spirit out of me, fam. You beat the spirit out of me, bro.
Yeah, knock me out. I don't want my coach telling me to quit the fight or whatever, because I think that's worse. Like, look,
that's what I'm saying.
That's demoralizing. Like, that's demoralizing. Like, look,
the coach doing this right here.
Yeah, yeah, man.
In between guys going like this. Nah, bro. No.
And look, man. I'm telling y'all right now, man, like, look, if you're not a fighting enthusiast, if you're not a boxing enthusiast, if you made your bets already, please go watch some Lomachenko film before you make this pick. Because I'm telling you right now, I know it's not the popular thing to do to say, hey, because Teofimo has all the bravado, like the man said, but I'm telling y'all, the fighters are fearing him a different reason like they feared Floyd because of the IQ. They're not fearing him because of the power of his punches. Because the boy can throw too. He can throw. That's the thing.
Yeah, he can land.
And if he hits you, I think that's another thing. See, everybody keep talking about what Teofimo powers like. Teofimo ain't never been hit like that either. Especially, see, the thing with him is he throw that quick jab, that little quick, it stings. And like Rigodo said, man, I ain't never been hit like that, man. So, yeah, man, it's gonna get ugly.
It's almost like Floyd. Everybody say, well, Floyd doesn't hit hard, but then after the fight, you go ask. These fighters say when Floyd hits you, it stops you in your track, and they make you think like, do I really want to come in here again with that? Because he does have the power to stop you.
Yes,
he does, and after that is our frustration.
So
because you can't hit him already as it is.
Exactly.
And now he's kind of punching you and hitting you back in different spots every single time towards the chin, towards the head, towards the side and towards the body. And you can't hit him. All you can do is just keep approaching him, and that's it. But you're approaching him and you're pissed off because, okay, well, what kind of punch do I think I need to throw next? Once you figure that out, it's too late. He gonna hit you with a jab, waiting on you to punch him, and so he can come back with counter punches in a different spot.
Yeah, so look at it like this: you have fighters that's knockout artists, right? And most knockout artists, they're hitting you on a power scale between 1 and 10. They're hitting you with 9s and 10s for the first 6 rounds, but then the power started decreasing, right? Because now they're getting tired, you're wasting more energy. So you got guys like Lomachenko and Floyd, they're hitting you with 7 and 8s all night long. So now it's loosening up your body, it's making you more tender. This shit hurts now. But they get stronger as the fight goes. So that's the thing. Like Lomachenko, he's gonna be hitting Teofimo with some hot stuff, bro. And it's it's gonna be good. Like I said, it's gonna be a good fight, man. It's gonna be real exciting. It's not gonna be a snoozer.
But it could become a snoozer because I'm telling you right now, Teofimo missed one of them power punches. And that boy hit him with a quick one, with a quick little wing, little 2-piece. It's gonna be all that pride goes out the drain. Like I said, like
Lomachenko goes to the body a lot too. People don't pay attention to it. He goes to the body with
precision.
It's precision.
Yeah,
and he's throwing 3 or 4 shots at the same time. So. And then he said at the press conference, if I get a chance to hurt you, I'm gonna hurt you. I'm gonna make you pay for everything you said.
And he will.
See.
That alone. Nobody that say that, man.
Yeah, bro. I'm good, bro. I'm walking off stage, bro. You're not gonna say this shit to me because I know it's gonna be true.
But this is the problem. But this is the problem with and you know, Monta and Red and those guys do a good job with this, and a lot of boxing people mention this. This is the problem when you got a lot of people who just hype up a lot of things, like a lot of fighters, they're corner people. They're not smart about these things. Canelo had an unfortunate run with Floyd, but there was also maturity involved with that because I don't see maturity from a lot of these guys if they lose. Like, I know people don't like for me to say this because I mentioned these 3 fighters a lot and the possibilities of them losing. But when you look at those Charlo twins and Spence, great fighters. But, man, there's going to be a time when we all got to answer that call. And we're going to be like, damn, bro, they can lose. Like, people, you know, they're a hot thing to be and all that stuff. But all it takes is one fighter that's smarter. And that's something that's a lost art. You know, Monta and these guys talk about this a lot about smart fighters. I'd rather be a smart fighter than a power puncher. And like a lot of these guys aren't smart. They got God-given, you know, attributes, but you get them in the ring with the wrong person, it gets exposed. And look, when you watch Triple G versus Canelo, good example. Triple G has all the power in the world. All you heard was Canelo can't take the punches. Canelo can't do this. And what happened?
He took everything.
Took everything, and then there's nothing to talk about. So
yeah, you have to. So I asked it yesterday. Was it yesterday, Byron? When I put the overrating of power punchers.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Well, we're gonna have another segment about that because, like, you know, me and your Mike Tyson thing is kind of on point with that because a lot of people, yeah, because I agree with you on that because there's some heavyweights that get that lot of love for just knocking out people, but couldn't last in the ring with a marksman. That's
not at all.
That's why I feel like this Teofimo and Lomachenko fight is going to be pretty much that same way. You have a pure boxer, bro. Don't get me wrong. Teofimo can box. He has boxing skills. But this kid, Lomachenko, is a pure boxer. Like, this is all he knows. So, your power, what's power when you can't land? What's power when you can't land flush? Let me put it like that. That means nothing.
So it's safe to say right now we all got Lomachenko winning this fight this weekend, right?
I got winning. I got winning 8 rounds to 4.
Yeah, I got it. I had it an 11-round fight. I thought Lomachenko was because I just think that there's a pride thing with that, and also Teofimo is gonna come out there trying to throw all these haymakers. And what if he gets tired? Because he ain't never been tested like this either, where he got to just stay in these. Because a lot of his fights end. So my thing is this. To me, Lomachenko paces himself better for these kind of fights. He'll let you do what you got to do the first 3 or 4 rounds. It's sort of like the Floyd regimen. Like, hey, have your little fun, buddy. When that 6th round come, that 5th and 6th round, especially 7, 8, 9, that's where it's gonna get ugly there. Like Red said in the comments, but he gonna let you have your little fun, and then here we come, and then everybody gonna get mad because they're gonna say, because this how it's gonna happen. I can see social media. Round 1 and 2. Oh, see Teofimo, man. He coming throwing punches. I told y'all Lomachenko scared. Here come round 6 and 7. Oh man, that young boy done got tired. This ain't even fair. This wasn't even supposed to happen, man. This fight wasn't even supposed to happen. See, and it never fails. But yeah, man, it's gonna be a great fight, man, because we get the best of both worlds. But
you have experience. You have the experience factor versus the inexperience. Don't get the most casual fan will be like, well, they got the same amount of fights. It's a difference. Lomachenko's been fighting top-notch competition from his first fight to now. His second fight in his career was a championship fight. He lost it, and it really won it. It was a bunch of low blows. Still came out with a decision. Then the very next fight, he go and beat Gary Russell.
Yeah, Gary Russell no chump either, by the way, y'all.
So you know what I'm saying. So he's been fighting these guys. Whereas Teofimo hasn't. His best fighter was Richard Comey, which was his last fight. Who's also lost to Robert Easter. And who has Robert Easter really beat lately?
Yeah, because he got drove by Mikey Garcia.
I was about to say, that was horrible.
Yeah. Robert Easter had a lot of love from all of us, and then Mikey Garcia came and conquered. And that's what I try to tell people. Like, look, I love Spence. But I don't know about this Bud and Spence fight. Y'all keep calling for it.
Hey, we're gonna talk about that another time too.
That's another conversation for another day.
Yeah, because it could get ugly, and I love my Dallas people, but I'm just gonna let y'all know y'all don't want to talk to me on that next day, because it's gonna it could get ugly.
Yes, sir.
Don't let this local love hurt you. I'm telling you.
Don't even get me started on that.
We've already been through that already after this. You know what I'm saying? Plenty of conversations of that.
Yes,
just because they're here don't mean they're just infamous. Okay, please.
Man, I was at that, and look, I love my guy Hadley, but I was at that fight when he fought Charlo. All them Dallas dudes in the crowd talking noise. I remember looking over when he got knocked out. I just looked over like you know that picture of Kobe when he looking over all the people in the crowd. I look at that old boy in the corner. He didn't want to say nothing to me. I was like,
before we end, true story. So right before that fight happened, it was I was on Facebook. I grew up with all this. We all box together, all that other good stuff. So I said, look here, bro. He's gonna lose to Jamil. He's gonna lose. Mm-hmm. Charlie hop on. You a clown and yada yada yada. You don't know nothing. And then for some reason it went from that fight to him fighting Keith Thurman in the amateur. And so then he started saying, "Wait, we pros now. Keith Thurman scared me." Woo-woo. I'm like, no, Keith Thurman will beat you too right now.
Yes.
So he got mad at me again. Called me all type of names. Like, all right, bro. I'll see you later though. And right when it's time to fight Jamil, what happened? Lights out.
Bro.
To this day, he will not speak to me, bro. If I see him out in public, he won't speek to me. And we grew up.
They gonna listen to you one day, bro.
He ain't came back on. We ain't even had an invite to come back to our show. Because he talked all that talk at the studio. I was like, all right. I said, I don't know you aware who you fighting this week? I was like, so it can get ugly.
They told me, are you supposed to ride with the Dallas? You from back? No, I don't, bro. I know the sport.
No, that ain't how it
works. No, because people gonna look, man. I can't wait until Bud and them to all this the business side gets away and Bud and Spence fight, because look, they gonna be mad at me.
They gonna be mad at me.
They're already furious with me because I already told everybody. All right, y'all, quit calling out Saul. Y'all better quit doing that.
No, it's gonna be a lot. We're gonna address him by his real name. We ain't gonna call him Saul.
Yeah.
We're gonna call him Santos. His name is Santos.
Yeah.
His name is Santos Saul
Barragan.
Alvarez Barragan.
I'm gonna be at the local watering hole bar with my Mexico flag shirt on. I'm gonna be like, look, I tried to warn y'all, brothers. Y'all didn't want to hear me. Hey. Nobody wants to fight him. This man knocking out Crusher Kovalev with body shots. This man was just imagine. This man fought Floyd one time in his career, and he knocking out light heavyweights with ease.
Exactly.
Like, we're not doing that.
Say, man.
Nope.
It's different, man.
Not doing it.
So before you get out of here, I gotta ask you a question. So, who are some fighters that you're looking forward to? Like I know there's a lot of young fighters going on right now. Who are some guys that are maybe under the radar that the fans need to be watching?
Chris Stevenson.
Oh yeah, well yeah.
Chris Stevenson, bro. That's my favorite fighter right now. That is my favorite fighter. Jerome Ennis. Yeah. Chris Colbert as well. He's 135. He used to go by the name Little B-Hop, but he changed that to Prime Time now.
Okay.
So, but yeah, he's at 135 pounds too. Virgil Ortiz, of course.
Of course.
Yeah.
Best fight. Hey, my money. I love Spence, but he may be the best fighter in Dallas.
Man, hey, Virgil
Virgil Truth. Virgil Truth, bro. Yeah, Virgil the Truth.
I love Virgil, man. So I mean, it's a bunch of guys, man. It's a bunch. Yeah. But for sure, my top two would be Shakur and Virgil, man.
Yeah, I got those.
You real big on Shakur, man.
That's Shakur the Truth. Yeah.
Hey, that's his son right there. That's his son. That's his son, ain't it?
That's your son.
Yeah, I got those two definitely on my radar, and I like this kid out of California, Diego Pacheco.
He's dope too.
He's tall boy, but he got something. I like his style. I met his pops and everything. Me and him became really good friends. That boy can fight, and his favorite fighter is Floyd, which is crazy.
That kid is dope, but I said for me the best. Everybody's not on like the casual fans. Shakur, bro.
God.
Oh yeah.
He's too polished. He's too skilled. We talk about defense. They showed his last fight. You know, he was the first fight to open up on TV with no fans. So they put up a graphic between him and Floyd Mayweather, both going into their 13th fight. Well, Pretty Boy Floyd. Let me put that disclaimer out. Pretty Boy Floyd, and it showed that Shakur gets hits less than Pretty Boy.
Yeah, no, he's the real deal. It's unreal how polished he is. Obviously his amateur stuff is just his resume is crazy already with the medals and stuff, and he got robbed, of course. But yeah,
the kid is good, man. And then like with him, he knows when to go for the knockout. He knows when, like he's just smart, man.
Yeah, smart, and he got his head on right, and he's not out there.
He has Andre Ward, who is his manager, and then he's sparring with Bud every day. Literally, him and Bud and Andre, all three of those guys are together. Literally, he can't get no better than that.
Nah, one time for Andre Ward, man.
Yeah, that's who don't get talked about enough.
Oh God, that would have been my dream fight, him and versus Canelo. That would have been the dream fight for us.
And hey, he beats Canelo.
Yeah.
Indeed. All right, before you go ahead and plug the podcast. You know what I'm saying? Plug the Boston classes, everything that you need to do before you go, bro.
Yeah, man. So for everybody out there listening, come check us out at NoXCuses Podcast. We're on IG. We're on Twitter. On Twitter, the tag is NoXCuses, bro. You can also follow me at _Monta_ on Twitter, IG, or whatever. We have boxing class called Levels Boxing. We train from Monday through Thursday, 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. We off on Fridays, Saturday and Sunday mornings at 9 a.m. sharp to 11 a.m. Come get the best work in the city. And you're going to learn the fundamentals. You're going to learn everything possible to make you a better fighter and just for working out purposes for your body to be healthy. So come check us out, man. Oh, also, my bro, he didn't get to join us, but you can follow him on IG as D.Red, REDD12. That's on IG. And then on his Twitter is D_Red12.
Shout out to my boy Red, man.
On Instagram is D.Red, REDD15. But on Twitter is 12.
Yeah, man.
Shout out to my boy Red, man. Shout out to my boy LO. Both of them,
man, shout out LO, man.
Both of them the U fans, even though they had to take that L against McClemson's.
Man, hey, they're my brothers, man. My brothers for life.
Yeah, man. They real cool people, man. Hey, man, they're training, 4-year-olds out there, man.
Yeah, we all ages, from the kids to
all ages, man. All ages, man. Come out there, man.
Hey, if your dog know how to fight, we'll train him too. So we out there, man. We for everybody, man. We just giving back to the city. That's all we're doing. We giving back to the communities. And let's put the guns down. Let's learn how to fight. Let's learn how to protect yourself the correct way.
Indeed, man. Trust me, man. These guys, they will get you there, man. My boy, appreciate you coming on to the show this evening.
Indeed.
But, you know what I'm saying? Speaking on everything that you know so well, I will be in class very soon. One of my partners asked me when is my first fight. It ain't gonna be no fight going on unless I'm fighting one of them.
We can set up like they did Kevin Hart on Real Hustle Hollywood. Give him a give him a fight and a
gonna knock his gloves off. They gonna touch gloves. They gonna knock his gloves off.
Boy, that's so classic, man.
It's fun, man. It's fun. Hey, you be out there Saturday morning, boy.
Ain't got no choice.
I know. Hey, you too dumb. You too. Why you laughing? You
Who,
come
me?
too. Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
we'll see. We'll, I ain't making no promises, you know what I'm saying? Nah, but I do need to come out there though.
Yeah,
I need to
man, we
work on
gotta
my
support.
Bro,
Yeah, y'all
I
gotta.
appreciate y'all.
Yeah, definitely support the No Excuses movement, man. They got merch and stuff as well, so we got to get that underway, man. Watch these dudes work, man, because I feel like this kid they've been showing, this little man they've been showing. I'm about to,
Yeah.
in about another
Say,
10
man.
years, I'm gonna have to probably go in there and make that slide over to him. Say, hey, let me go in and interview the kid because the little kid got some heart on him. So
He's 4 years old right now.
4 years old.
He cannot compete at he's 10. When
Yeah,
he
that boy.
turns 10, it's up.
Yeah, that boy be moving for 4 years old.
Gonna be
Yeah,
a
man.
bunch of trees.
Now, with me and him after practice, once we get through with our mid-work stuff with him, me and him spar. I want to give him live action instead of him just punching on the mitts, punching on the bag. So now we're making him do everything he does on the mitts, he does it to me. So yeah.
I'm telling y'all, he's on it, man. That little guy is on it. I'm telling you,
bro.
Soon as he get out the truck and run towards up there, bro.
He's straight exercise.
He's straight exercise like off top. You ain't gotta tell him nothing.
One arm push ups, like bro.
One arm push. He was doing one arm push ups, bro, with ease.
Yeah,
No, I take that back. He was doing one arm push ups, looking dead at us with a straight head up. Nah, fam, we good. No.
Man, he juicing.
Yeah.
Man.
We have to tell him every time. Now, if you do the correct push-ups, man. Stop doing the one hand.
He's showing out,
bro.
Yeah, bro.
Wait, with both hands. You know what I'm saying? He'll switch hands.
Yeah, he switch hands.
He gonna be doing diamond push-ups soon.
I think he already do them, bro. When he's with his dad, I think he already does them.
Nah, we straight.
So yeah, but the kid gonna be okay, man. That's my guy right there, man. Look cute.
Indeed. Monta, Hendo, Don. This has been Mo Sports Talk. You know what I'm saying? Thanks everybody for tuning in. You know what I'm saying? This evening. I hope everybody has a great rest of the week and weekend. Man, we will talk to y'all next week, and we are out.
We are out.